Scott has recently done some very meaningful updates to the published article feature in Insight Maker, so I thought I'd go ahead and create this video to let you know about them. But please note that this is an update to the previous video, not a replacement for it, so that the previous video is still valid, and the link to this video will be in the notes section of the current video. In case you haven't watched it, you won't have to go looking for it. It'll be right there. So previously, the publish article feature, which is meant to take the storytelling that you do for a model and turn it into a sequential story with images, was here in the bottom of the story designer dialog. The difficulty that created was that when you were going to create or update the story, the model, you had to go ahead and make the changes to the story, apply it, which closed this window, and then you had to reopen the window and create the story, and it was just extremely annoying. So what he has done is he had disconnected the two so that the publish article feature is no longer part of the story designer. Once you create the story or once you modify the story, as previously, you just go ahead and apply it so that the changes are saved, and now under the share facility there's the publish article option, which opens a separate window, and you can if there isn't an article created yet, you can create it. If it exists, you can delete it or update it. He also added a feature using the Facebook comments option so that you can say that you will allow people to put comments on your article, and if you include your Facebook username, it will put you in as a moderator for that article once it's created. So it'll take a moment or so to go through this, and then we'll look at the article and I'll show you how it's different than it used to be. And I probably should have picked a shorter one because this one has actually run several simulations, so it takes a little bit to create it. Well, it wasn't too long. So we'll go ahead and look at the article. And again, at the top it provides a link to information about the author or the actual model itself, and it sequences it, shows you just what happens, what you would have seen if you had clicked through and unfolded the model. And at the bottom it then provides the option for you to make comments, or other people to make comments on the model, and if you indicated that you are a moderator, then you can delete comments. You can manage the comments if you want to. The additional aspect of this, which makes it very nice, is that you don't have to be overly cautious. Here's a model that I have done that does not have a story associated with it. Though if I go to publish article and tell it that I want to publish the article, and tell it, the way that it creates the default, even though you haven't done a storytelling for it, is that it grabs this as the abstract and the picture itself, and it creates you a very short story, which is just the description, what Scott refers to it as the abstract about the model and the diagram, and it creates an article out of it, so that it's done in such a way that it's difficult for you to hurt yourself. You don't run it if you haven't actually created a story for the model. It will still create an article of it for you so that you could publish just the description and the diagram to others to review the diagram and comment back to you quite quickly, without having to go through the sequence of creating a story for it. So I think it's pretty neat, actually, and so take a look at it and use it. I think it's pretty fabulous. Take care. Bye.